In any realm, mastery comes from practice. When we were little children and we strived to stand up for the first time, despite our best efforts, we collapsed. But we did not give up. We tried again and again until we mastered standing. Similarly, this is the repeated practice that we will have to do on the path of spiritual transformation. Yesterday I had explained the process of Roop Dhyan meditation, using the image of the Lord as the basis of our meditational practice. Now people come and say, I tried it, but I could not succeed. Why? I took my mind to God, but it came away into the world. When this happens, we must not feel discouraged. Arjuna, the listener of the Bhagavad Gita, he questioned Lord Krishna. Chanchalam hi manah Krishna pramathi balavadriham tasyaham nigraham manye vayoriva sudushkaram. He said, "Oh Lord, this mind is extremely restless. In fact, it seems to be more difficult to control than the wind." Sri Krishna did not dismiss his problem. Arjun, what are you talking about? Instead, he said, Asanshayam mahabaho mano durnigraham chalam abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihyate. Arjun, what you are describing is undoubtedly right. The mind is indeed difficult to control, but it can be harnessed by detachment and practice. Let us see how this process works. You take your mind away from the world. This is detachment. Absorb it in God. This is the practice. In both these works, effort is required. However, the third work happens by itself. What is that? The mind comes away from God and back into the world. Why does that happen? Because the mind is material, and the material mind naturally goes towards the world. To take it towards God requires effort, just like for an object to drop is effortless, to throw it up requires energy. So when the mind comes off, we must not feel discouraged. Again, take it away from the world. Again, absorb it in God. It has come off. Again, take it away. Again, absorb it. It has come off. Again, take it away. Again, absorb it. This is the repeated practice that we will have to do when we tighten our belts and move ahead with determination on the path of spiritual transformation. What is this? Well, we have forgotten. When we were little children and we strived to stand up for the first time, we struggled similarly, and despite our best efforts, we collapsed. But we did not give up. We tried again and again until we mastered standing. And then when we took our first few steps, again we fell. But we kept on, and we became better and better until we were walking and running, and some people even reached the proficiency of winning medals in Olympics. In any realm, mastery comes from practice. As the saying goes, practice makes perfect. Remember the first time we began typing. It took us so long to type. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. However, as we continued practice, in a year's time, we were typing at the speed of 80 words a minute. Now, if somebody doesn't know the secret and sees another typing at that speed, he will be astonished. How come his fingers fly so rapidly on this typewriter? Does he have some siddhi, mystic ability? It is no siddhi. It is merely the consequence of 1 year of practice. When we go to the circus, we see these astonishing acrobats walking on the tightrope with a plate, on top of that a cup, on that top of that a plate, again a cup, again a plate, again a cup. How do they do it? It is all the consequence of repetition. Hence, the Yog Darshan 2 states, Abhyasa Vairagyabhyam Tannirodha. It is through detachment and practice that you will achieve that perfection. In other words, there is no substitute to practice. And when we strive hard in our abhyas, we then draw the grace of God, which brings our efforts to consummation. So, the message for today then is to engage in repeated practice of the tools that we have learned till date without getting discouraged, knowing fully well that mastery will come through repetition. We will move ahead from here tomorrow.